That is crazy. Like with two learners in here? Oh, a purple! We're going to be doing hard mode top here. I am North Freeze roll. We are going to be cross freezing though, stacking and skipping. What that means is that we're going to be catching South 1, then North 2. So right here, I probably could have got one more T-bow hit in. South 1, North 2, then 3s and 4s as usual, being the North Freeze. That's your roll. Not even going to hit the boss here because this is going to spawn 50s. Same thing. Now this is the part where I actually have to do some recalculations here. I don't know if it's worth chinning anymore. Because of the confliction gauntlets and all that, and the averting treads. I only brought the one chin by mistake too. I meant to bring like 3 or 4 at the least. Now on 30s though, we're going to be skipping. I'm going to catch 1, 2s, and 3s. The South Freezer is going to catch 4s at the same time I catch the 3s. Giving us the opportunity to get onto Maiden quicker. That was probably a 126, if I had to guess. Oh, a 125, okay. I don't really know what's going on, but I think this team is very capable of doing sub 120s, like even like a cheeky little 118 perhaps. Probably just some stuff we have to optimize. Like I probably could have got an extra T-bow hit or 2. It didn't help there that the South Reach right there had to actually double Rallos, because I think the hammer missed. Sit. I saw that coming. He said worth. He didn't even get a ruby proc or a regular hit. He didn't even land a hit. He says worth. Ooh. Someone should be BGSing, unless that's not worth it anymore. Maybe it's not worth it anymore. There's a lot of things that might be different these days with the new gear setups. I haven't ran too many hard mode Tobbs. Oh, I didn't spec. Oops. I haven't ran too many hard mode Tobbs recently. And when I say recently, like over the course of the last 3-4 months, most of my hard mode Tobb KC is before Oath Plate even existed. So by now that's at least 3 months, right? Never mind Mocha gear too, you know? Uh-oh. Oh, humble. Very humble. There should be no problem. One more Scythe Swing here, and then I'll Chally. Really? Tank the Stomp. Hello, how's it going? Well, we have to tank the Stomp there. Or tick eat it. Surprising. Library on. We're gonna get a Stam and 2 Sharks to fill up our inventory. Stamina potion, sip that. Five mine hard mode Tobbs, so I don't have to worry about anything other than the majors really. I am going to camp on the east lane. This is something you just coordinate with your team. I duo with my South Freeze a lot, so we're pretty organized on that aspect. Hundreds of raids with each other, so we already know what we're hitting pretty much. For the most part. This Eye of Ayak is insane. A 3-tick mage weapon? Absolutely meant for this. Hard mode Tobb, so it's 10s right now, which means Nilo Prince incoming. Scythe. And Chally. 11s, we're going to barrage the doubles right here. And on the south side as well. And then we're going to come back to the east lane here. There's 12 melee doubles. We're going to do that. We're going to sit here, catch this 13 melee. I believe this is actually an aggro. And then the mage right here, or the ranger I should say. Unfortunately we don't KO it. Back into the mage gear. 16, there's going to be a mage right here that flicks to range. 17 mage. See, the Eye of Ayak letting me hit it twice there before that 17 flicked. Crazy. 18, ranger. 19 is an aggro mage. And it's about to be 20, so we'll just clean up the room a little bit. Nilo Prince income. Switch to our melee gear. Scythe. Chally. I'm going to make my way over to the west side here. 21 doubles mage right here. I'm going to catch that. I'll look back to the east side. 22 aggro. This, or it's not an aggro, I don't think. Actually, I'm not too sure, honestly. But that flicks to a melee. 23, same thing. It'll eventually flick to a melee if I don't switch, if I don't kill in time. 24 is just a melee aggro. 25, it's gonna flick. There it is. Whole bunch of majors. 26, 27. Yeah, I'm not hitting right now. Yeah, I'm currently in a raid right now. We're doing some hard mode top. Let's clean up the pillars a little bit. Man, I am not hitting right now. It's unfortunate. 30 prints. I wasn't really sure if the team was going to go for it or not. The general rule of thumb is you just protect against the 30 prints and clean up the room, which is probably the best call here in this raid. The pillars are kind of low. Can I please do some damn, like, geez, how many hits does it take to kill, like, these tiny Nylos, you know? Let's clean up. I think it just depends on which clanmates are on and how many people are on. Like, we haven't done hard mode top a lot recently, but we have a few learners. So it's nice to pick back up on some hard mode top again. I used to run hard mode tops almost exclusively. But then there's a very limited amount of people that will be doing hard mode top. Well, we got some new people learning the raid. And they want to learn hard mode top right now. After doing a bunch of normals. Which works out for me, because hard mode top I find a lot more fun. Works out for me. I already figured I'd be northwest. I used to not like doing the northwest corner at all. But now that I've done it a few times, just by filling, not too bad. Oops, I clicked on chivalry. Here we go. Recently started to do top runs in 5 days. I've done like 111 KC. Sheesh. Yeah, top is a lot of fun. And there's just so much to learn in the raid. People can do the raid hundreds of times and still not fully know how to do the raid. Or there's like, rather, like, you know how to do the raid, but there's more tech and strategies and whatnot. Holy, I really have to book it to make that. And then never mind the fact that there are a bunch of different roles, right? The freezers, the ranger, the melees. I actually just replied to a YouTube comment, and I was like, yeah, Tobbers is probably the most fun team raid in my opinion. I didn't get to use my peanut. Oh my god, I don't know what I was looking at. I don't know what I was looking at, but I was not looking at my character. Oops. To tick eat the big red ball? Oh yeah, that's a thing that gets a lot of people at first, but you know, you gotta try it. From the cage. Yeah, don't get it twisted from that shore, you know? I'm very much in the cage sometimes too, you know? I am very much in the cage. I am in the northwest. Dude, I just got in here. What the... Rude? This peanut could come in handy. Time to learn melee Xarpus. There's two different ways of... Well, it's the same concept, but... There's like this more basic way, and then there's the 5-tick way. But I mean, if you're using a 4-tick weapon, don't have to worry about that. But if you're using a sight, there's like a more optimized way and a not quite as optimized way. Okay, I've been ring flicking here. I might not have done that correctly though. We shall see what happens here. I don't feel like I did that correctly. Okay, we're gonna be Scythe, BGS, Scything here to start. Huge BGS. Okay, I did end up doing that correctly, which is nice. If you're gonna hard mode... Oh, I'm not in cycle. There we go. Oh. Nobody look. Oh, didn't have the anguish on. Hard mode Tob Xarpus is arguably easier than regular normal mode Xarpus. Because look, we're just chilling. I'm actually just checking my phone right now real quick, looking at YouTube comments. Oh, we're done. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, are we doing 416 or 112? 416. Okay. The 112 method is just quicker, but we're just gonna do it the regular way or the 416 way. I think I'm gonna tank a hit here. Oops! Oh my god, I misclicked so hard. Not the yellow click. Yeah, the thing about hard mode Tob is that in each room there's just 1 or 2 extra things on top of the regular mechanics. I don't feel like it's difficult to learn. As long as you learn Tob from the ground up, you know? It'd be crazy to learn hard mode Tob without knowing how to do regular Tob. .8%, 7.5% without even attempting a red skip. That is truly crazy. We're gonna pick up our bots here. Gonna brew super combat just to keep up our DPS. One more time. Yep, that's me. It's just that easy. 1618, that is crazy. Like with 2 learners in here? Oh, a purple! A purple! That's one of the melee DPS of Peppy? I think it's Peppy's. I think. It is! What are we getting? What are we getting? A Verzik Defender Hilt. In a hard mode Tob, no less. Hey, you got MVP, deserved. 5-way split, what's that's like maybe a little bit less than 10 mil per person. A 1618 with 2 learners? That is crazy.